Good morning, everyone. It is midnight. And your girl is what? Tired. Boys and girls, do I need a nap for the night? Oh, but I have got to tell you what happened to me. All right, let me give you 5 seconds so you can start crying, because yes, it is painful. Oh, okay. Mm. I don't know if anyone had noticed that my mouth is painful, but I am going to the doctor. I mean, to the dentist. I do have an appointment, but uh, I fainted and I hit my mouth. But I guess I didn't realize I hit my mouth at the time. But anyway, my tooth, I kept noticing something when I'm speaking, and I'm able to see every now and then in this video. But anyway, my tooth actually cracked. A piece of it broke off, and now the inside of this is cut in here because my tooth is broke right here. I didn't realize it until yesterday sometime when I woke up. I noticed that sometimes the bruise is healing, and then when I like go to sleep and I wake up, it's cut all over again. It's like a, so I I actually took a picture of my mouth so I could try to figure out what was going on, and come to find out I can see it. Not only that, I can actually feel where the tooth is broke on the inside with my tongue. So it is raw in there, and it makes it hard for me to talk. It makes it hard for me to sleep, and it makes it hard for me to eat. But I do have an appointment. That's why I keep swallowing, because it's painful. I do have an appointment. But anyway, I went into my closet and I emptied about 3 or 4 of those bags. And now I have my boxes, another row stacked up, going up. I have so many shoe boxes, but I downsized my larger room to a smaller room. So I actually don't want to put too much of anything on the walls right now. I just need to see a lot of white, a lot of clear, a lot of so I've been listing for some stuff to leave. But last night and the night before, I ended up looking through some stuff. And I kid you not, today I found, now it is actually 12:01. So when I say today, I mean today because it's midnight, but I meant yesterday. But the time has changed. So I went into one of my containers, and it was one of my bags, and it was crafting supplies that I had not even seen that I had for so long. And truly, I would have gotten rid of it all. That's how bad it was for me. But a while ago, Tina stopped me from getting rid of greeting cards that I just didn't want anymore because they were just sitting there doing nothing. So, what I did tonight was I found some paper. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. I'm so sorry. The pain is really bad, but I can't speak that long. Anyway, I found some paper that was in my things, just some regular paper, and I didn't even know it had that you could open it. So when you open it, it turns into a 6x6 sheet of paper. So I'm like, ooh, I don't have any idea where I got this paper from, but I have the paper here. I was looking at something else, just pulling out things, trying to put things away, and then I found all of these uh, pretty stickers that I just happen to love. So I turned around and I found some cards that I didn't want anymore. I just didn't want some printed cards. So I took the paper and put it on the top. Found a ribbon in my stash that I put on here, and then I did the flower 3D with just a scrap piece of paper. And because this paper is my decent paper from when I was able to print on a higher quality of paper, I didn't have to do anything to the back of the card. But I found my stamp, and I stamped the inside of the card, so I am in my glory. I am having so much fun. Woo! So yesterday I had my phone off like mostly the whole day. And then something said, you can't be a savage like that. Just turn the phone on, maybe like 20 minutes. And then as soon as I turned the phone on, the phone rang, and I'm like, and then maybe 20 minutes later after that, the phone rang. So I ended up answering the call twice, and I'm actually going to be working on someone's business cards. Um, but for some reason, I said, I didn't want to start it yesterday. I might have started it tonight, but I have to make some progress over there to get my printer hooked up. But I can't find a wire to the printer, so there goes that. Anyway, but if I can't find it on my end, I will um, do the business card and then outsource building it from someone else and just put in the order. So I'm happy. I love this card, but yesterday what I actually did was I cooked a one pot meal with some rice, some chicken, and stuff like that. That ended up being like two meals, but I ended up eating, the whole pot yesterday. So I did that, and I did not feel like recording. I really didn't. So I did that, and then I took out. I had some sausage and some cabbage. I'm not sure if I recorded that. I don't think so, but I made some turkey sausage and some cabbage, and good, boys and girls. And that's what I'm going to eat before I lay down to watch me a movie. But I ended up having two lemon cookies, very good lemon cookies, by the way. And I think that was about it. But for the most part, I've been sleeping. When I did wake up, I've been in here opening up, whatever bags. But the sleep, boys and girls, you just can't get away from the sleep. But I have noticed that during the after school hours, when the children come home, there are some children that's coming in the building that don't belong in the building. But I guess they're walking their friends home and they're playing and they're running from like way down through the hallway. So yesterday, I'm not sure, but I think it was a safety issue. But I did go out in the hallway and I stood outside until they left. Because one of the little kids was like, "Are they still there? Are they there? Are they still there?" And I'm like, so I was not going in my apartment. I wasn't going to say anything unless I saw something, but I stayed there. And then when they were peeking out, I don't see them, and I'm like, so I stayed there. And then one of the children realized I wasn't going anywhere, and they all came out and they ran home. And I heard when the door opened up, but I did see that. But other than that, I've been inside here, inside my apartment. I am loving this nighttime life, boys and girls. I really, really love it. But that's all I can say. I love it. I am so freaking happy that I'm finding these cards. And what I'm actually doing, since I have access to those shoe boxes, I'm putting a lot of the cards that I didn't want, just throwing them in random boxes and just putting them up there so that I can actually get out of here. But I got a freaking hot flash, boys and girls. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Put my dress down. Ooh, I gotta put my dress down. I gotta open the window a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, oh, Lord have mercy. Ooh. Ooh. But I kid you not. Uh, One of the reasons why I don't want to go to sleep is because my skin hurts, but not the skin hurt on my knee a couple of days ago. That knee pain went away. Now it's I think that's the calf. Ugh, it hurt. All of my skin hurts down there. So that fibromyalgia pain is saying, But I think that my body is doing that so I can stay up and play in this damn room right here because this wasn't happening before. But I know I'm doing a little bit of bad things, So I do know that. I think I'm gonna put like a little flower in that ribbon there. I found some my little flowers. Ooh, boys and girls, I am a freaking lover of this little craft room here. I don't like that bow. That's why I'm thinking of putting a little flower there. I don't like that bow. That bow doesn't look like it was of the nicest tie. You understand? So I'm just gonna take a little tip of glue and put it there. I was watching videos today in my room, and there are so many people recording. You know what I mean? Going through stuff and having hard place to park their vehicles and stuff. I don't know what's going on, but what is going on? Oh my goodness. I didn't even feel like going outside today. I did want to go outside, but I said it is just crazy out there now. Not here. I'm not saying not. I mean everywhere. I mean what's going on is going. We just have to be careful, boys and girls. We have to be careful. Mm. I just put that flower there on top of there. Now I'm gonna find a yellow or blue or something bracelet, and I'm gonna put that with this and put this on the marketplace. And inside it has some type of um, mood support, like hope you find strength with each new way, each new day. But I'm so happy because my hand is getting a little bit steadier to where I'm not making mistakes now. I did make a slip on the Y, and I was able to get it right back over the Y, which is normally not something that I can do. So I did uh, salvage the card, but I want to hold the flower. But thank you so much for chiming in for this video. I I had to make me some coffee a few minutes ago, so I'm enjoying me a nice cup of coffee. Mm, 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 mm. But I'm gonna say have a good night. Just wanted to let y'all know that I am definitely still around, but I want to get back to making another card. I don't know what I'm gonna make, just something random. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.